So when you desire that car that you wanted for a while and you keep wanting it, you want that money too, you know, you just keep visualizing on it, you force yourself to visualize. What happens is all of that visualization that you've done, it's now pointless because nature's already taken action on your visualization and none of it's really going to manifest because you think that if you want it bad enough, you're going to get it. What's up? Quasi here, and today I'm at Cunningham Park, which is in New York, and I've just gotten on a bus from Boston to New York. Just got off yesterday at 4 a.m, so I'm slightly sleep deprived. But today I want to talk to you about excess potential. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions about what excess potential is. Now, just to explain to you, excess potential is something that literally reduces all your law of attraction results to nil. And what does that mean? Well, see, you've been visualizing for a while and nothing really happened because what you're doing when you're visualizing is generating excess desire or any sort of excess emotion that goes with it. So let's think about this for a second. If you raise excess emotions and you feel excess desire about anything, let's say you want a car or you want that job you want so bad or that partner you want to attract into your life, and if you desire and long for that really, really insanely, I mean, if you keep forcing yourself to visualize and you keep forcing yourself to do your rituals, whenever you find yourself forcing yourself to do something, that's when you're generating excess potential. Excess potential is something that we generate, and it's something that nature acts to balance. So, say it with me. Excess potential is an inhomogeneity in the field of the universe. Let's go back to the model of high vibration energy and low vibration energy. Whenever you generate a lot of low vibration energy, nature will act to balance that imbalance created in its field through taking action of its own. So nature will take force to balance this inhomogeneity in the field raised by excess potential. And if we go back to science and we try to understand what the term potential means, it's basically when energy gets to a level where it needs to be balanced into its lowest form. So anything in nature strives to go to the lowest energy level, and everything in nature strives to be free from all sorts of constraints. So if we look at the law of entropy, which is going into the second law of thermodynamics, if we go back to that law, we'll see that anything in nature strives to go into a higher level of entropy and disorder. So if we go by that law, we can understand what excess potential is. Excess potential is when you hold a brick up into space. It has a lot of potential, gravitational potential energy, but it wants to get to the lowest energy level. So when we drop this brick and it hits the ground, that's when it's at its lowest potential level. So everything in nature strives to go to its lowest potential energy so it can be free. Excess potential is very important in the law of attraction because what happens is when you generate this excess potential and you disturb the laws of nature, what you're doing is basically raising any sort of low vibration energy to the level where it impedes with the functioning of nature. That's why nature now has to act to balance this excess potential. And now remember that low vibration energy is also included in any of the energy levels that are below the level of 200, which is the neutral level. And that's in the Scale of Consciousness by David R. Hawkins. Anyway, so when you visualize and you long for something, when you want something, you raise the level of desire. And once you come from that emotion, the emotion of desire, what happens is you raise excess potential because desire doesn't calibrate above 200. So once you're raising desire, you're basically inviting nature to take action whether you want it or not. Nature's gonna do what's energetically the easiest possibility to manifest into this present moment. So when you desire that car that you wanted for a while and you keep wanting it, you want that money too, you know, you just keep visualizing on it, you force yourself to visualize. What happens is all of that visualization that you've done, it's now pointless because nature's already taken action on your visualization and none of it's really going to manifest because you think that if you want it bad enough, you're going to get it. But it's when you release that desire and you just let it unto the world and you just surrender it totally, that's when you get rid of that desire and you surrender the desire. And once you surrender that lower emotion of desire, you start to move on up automatically. So the surrender mechanism really comes into play here. What's even more powerful than eliminating excess potential that's already there is to not have it in the first place. So now on, when you're trying to manifest something, instead of desiring it, find yourself reframing that I want this into I intend to have this. So catch yourself in the act of saying, I really want this, I need this, I want this. Instead of that, find yourself switching it to I intend to have this. When you say stuff like I intend to have this, it's much more powerful than I want it, I need it. Because it doesn't, although it doesn't carry that glamour of the strong, powerful emotion is what's going to get me the thing that I want in the end. Yes, the emotion is going to attract it to me. But what you're doing with these low levels of emotion is you're generating excess potential. What we want to be doing is intending to have it, because intention doesn't carry any sort of emotions behind it. And when you intend to have something, then what you do is you basically say, hey, look, I choose my reality. And as we know from the Transurfing model, if you've read it enough, that there are an infinite possible parallel realities that can be manifested. And you simply get to choose which reality you want to manifest through the techniques that are described in the book, and also I've done in the previous videos if you want to check those. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope it helped, and I hope you now understand the importance of eliminating excess potential. If you'd like to ask me any questions about whether you're doing something right, or if you want to join our group and actually learn the techniques that we're doing to manifest better and actually collectively understand the teachings of different spiritual teachers better, please join our group. And I'll also be sharing most of my techniques that I use every single day, what's helped me manifest great things into my life. So I'm growing a massive Facebook group. It's in the link in the description below. Click on it, join it, let me know. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, peace.